Yeah, that's the shot of the confidence. When he came to bat, the first ball he faced from Mustafizur Rahman came off the full face of the bat. This time around, the one coming into with the swing, with the turn, dispatched towards the leg side for a maximum, a handsome looking maximum. Shpagiza.
Amazing stroke from Ajmat. Solid defensive stroke to a delivery which was pitched up, drawing the batter forward. He's quickly on to 11 of 10. He's also a positive player. They're taking the game forward, Afghanistan, not thinking too much about this stage of the innings. You reckon this pitch is playing slightly better than what we experienced in the tournament, in the series already?
Yeah, I think this is a better wicket, but it's also have to do with the intent from the batter. Look at this. When you get a ball into your arc, you just dispatch it. A bit of a niggle there. Will need some last thing that the Bangladesh will want to go off the field. I hope it is not any 10 runs. Hassan.
His 5 overs are going to be crucial. His captaincy is 5 overs. Given the nature of the surface, it becomes increasingly valuable from Bangladesh's perspective to have the captain ready and bowling.
Yeah, it was just he was picking the ball, and all of a sudden he felt his muscle pulled. It's a cramp, I believe. Already Mahmudullah, earlier while he was batting, we saw some back niggle, and still a question to me if he will come and be able to bowl. Now it is, if maybe Hasan Miraj should be up and running.
Afghanistan 110 for 3. Some momentum in the batting department. It's a wonderful country. Plenty of mountains, river, grassy fields, snow on the mountains.
Show me some. You're talking about Afghanistan only and not showing me anything. Here you go. This is beautiful Afghanistan, the eastern part of Afghanistan. This is Kunar-Jalalabad highway. This is the part of the country where Rashid Khan Arman comes from, and boy, he's playing cricket over there. See, it's amazing. It's beautiful. I always say that the more you see, the more you want to see of Afghanistan. Very much eye-pleasing and attractive, and so good to be there. Pleasant nature and good food.
Great people. Passion for cricket is unbelievable in Afghanistan. At the moment, 110 for 3, Afghanistan. I think it has to do with the dehydration, cramping, lack of electrolytes because of humidity factor.
No, that's spot on. For kids watching this cricket, have to know that as a cricket athlete, it's important to keep yourself hydrated. You keep drinking water, because if you dehydrate yourself, your muscles can really pull and can really hurt you in you trying to establish a cricketing career. It's not easy playing here in Sharjah. It's not the most heated time of the year, but it's still not very cold. Last ball now coming up. 10 runs already off it. Safely negotiated. Will be 10 runs from this over. 24 overs done. 110 for 3.
এসএমসির ইমার্জেন্সি কন্ট্রাসেপটিভ পিল নরিক্স 1 অরক্ষিত মিলনের 72 ঘন্টার মধ্যে এর একটি মাত্র পিল আপনাকে করবে টেনশন ফ্রি। এসএমসির নরিক্স 1 এক পিলের সমাধান।
এক স্প্রেতে বদলে দিন। অ্যাঞ্জেলিক ফ্রেশ এয়ার ফ্রেশনার, সুবাসিত ঘরে সব ভাল লাগে।
Afghanistan need another 135 to win from 26 overs. Partnership 26 of 24 between two exciting players in the middle, Gurbaz and Omarzai. Gurbaz on a strike, 63 unbeaten. Pulls majestically, stunning stroke from Gurbaz out towards Sachin Tendulkar's stand for 6.
Well, I believe this is playing to the strength of Rahmanullah Gurbaz. Coming around the wicket, Shariful pitches this short and coming on nicely to Rahmanullah Gurbaz, who says thank you very much and sends this delightfully to the Sachin Tendulkar stand. What a way to express your appreciation to the legend of the game with a maximum. Now he changes his side and angle and comes over the wicket.
Cuts beautifully. Good fielding, very good fielding, and good running between the wicket as well. Exciting cricket ahead of us. Gurbaz is approaching his 171 of 74, scoring a century against South Africa, and brilliant 90 as well.
Yeah, a couple of batters missing on it. Don't want to jinx it. 84 for Muhammad Nabi, 98 for Mahmudullah. Now Rahmanullah Gurbaz clicking nicely at a strike rate of 95 and with the confidence into his shots. Well, tell he should be able to get to 100 because his conversion rate is quite brilliant.
Straight to the fielder. Let's spin. Pressure mounting on Bangladesh. He takes another single.
Rishad once again into the action, into the fire, I'll say. 9 runs coming off the first 3 deliveries. Bangladesh feeling the heat there. Yeah, the thing, there's been some good fielding effort, but there have also been some missed opportunities. Their ground fielding has been good, their catching has been nice, but it's just that a couple of opportunities have also been shelled by Bangladesh. See, for Bangladesh, it is important they break this partnership because 35 of 27 deliveries. See, that's the thing. They're striking at more than 100. How can you build pressure?
Short lifting delivery. It's exciting cricket. People talk about the future of one-day internationals. Come to Sharjah. It's a classic one-day international developing here at one of the greatest venues in the history of the game when it comes to white ball cricket.
Yeah, and I think this was a better delivery that Shariful bowled now, coming over the wicket and pitching it nicely and angling it at the body, and this could be difficult to negotiate. Now he decides again to come round the wicket. I tell you what, Asmat has also got a good hook shot. Watch out for it.
Forcing stroke, powerful stroke. Eventually, it touches the boundary ropes for 4.
Third runs already off this over. Another 1 ball to be bowled. What a show this has been. All of a sudden, the required run rate, which was touching at 5.5 a little earlier, has now come under 5. It's only 4.85 now. What a shot that is. Stand and deliver, Azmatullah Omarzai. Dissects the gap beautifully. This has been a very expensive over. I reckon this has been the most expensive of this inning for Afghanistan, isn't it, Raj?
It is found just dropping on the ground and
আরো বেশি মানুষের পকেটে এখন বাংলাদেশি মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি। লেবুর সুঘ্রাণ আরো বেশি, ত্বকের যত্ন আরো বেশি, চলে আরো বেশি। আপনার পকেটে কি বিদেশি না বাংলাদেশি?
Well, the best over the chase in terms of the runs accumulated, and also just a little bit of a sign of a shift in momentum. Can be difficult to score in these middle overs, but Rahmanullah Gurbaz has found a willing ally in Azmatullah Omarzai. Pitch will always get more and more difficult. Was there something on this? As I wish a very warm good evening and welcome Attar Ali Khan.
just keeping a little bit low. This is a good partnership. This is a wonderful partnership. It just gets Afghanistan back in some sort of momentum, because remember, when Hashmatullah Shahidi was in the middle, it was getting a little bit difficult. But this partnership, all of a sudden, 40 of just 32 now. And Bangladesh will rue the fact that they missed an opportunity, not one but twice. Ramanullah Gurbaz dropped on 24, and then a missed stumping chance down the leg side can be very, very costly.
Been a real crispness to the ball striking, isn't there, from Ormitsai since he's come out with Gurbaz. They match each other so well, don't they? Very similar players. Devastating ball strikers, and two that can change a game quickly. So whilst these two are together at Tor, there's real problems for Bangladesh. It's the speed at which they're getting the runs at much more than a run a ball.
Yeah, the other thing that everybody needs to realize is that the last two times when Ramanullah Gurbaz has gone on to score a 50 against this same opposition, they've gone on to make 100. 106 not out. 2022, and then 145 he smashed in Chattogram again in 2023. And once again, he's gone past that 50. His conversion rate is incredible. So important that he hangs on. But if somehow Bangladesh can manage 26 for 3.
সবার ভরসা মা, আর মায়ের ভরসা এসিআই এরোসল। 50 বছরেরও বেশি সময় ধরে পরিবারের সুরক্ষায়
ACI aerosol.
আরো বেশি মানুষের পকেটে এখন বাংলাদেশি মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি। লেবুর সুঘ্রাণ আরো বেশি, ত্বকের যত্ন আরো বেশি, চলে আরো বেশি। আপনার পকেটে কি বিদেশি না বাংলাদেশি?
So fascinatingly poised. Don't rule out Bangladesh coming back into this game and to try and find that breakthrough. There we go to the man who lit up that first power play with real pace and aggression. There'll be a change in ends for the youngster on his ODI debut. Average over 140, and the fastest up above 150. That's going to hurt. Had to make it. He's desperate for a wicket.
Had to make it, and I think this is the right one, because they need wickets here. And if he hangs around, we already know what he has done with the bat so far. Ramanullah Gurbaz hit some really big sixes. Took on Shariful Islam, thumping it down the ground towards the mid-wicket area, and then the short pitch delivery. He scored on the wicket, not bigger. Boundary, 69 meters, 65, and then again 70. So short pitch delivery is not the right way to go about it unless you have 9 runners pace.
Such a tangible difference, isn't there, between sort of 132, 133, where Shariful and Mustafiz have been operating in the upwards of 140 regularly, and even sometimes touching 150 for the heat. So I think it is a good move to get him back in. Eddie Miraz just love a wicket. Get away through one of these two and the game could be broken open.
Yeah, they need a wicket. They need a wicket now, Bangladesh, because Afghanistan is a pretty good position. Required run rate just about 5 runs in an over. Well within their reach. 7 wickets in hand. A well set batter in the middle.
A good chat earlier, didn't we, about this ever-growing and burgeoning crop of young fast bowlers. This is a bit from him in his opening spell, that's our. How impressed were you?
Very impressed. Remember, he's playing the very first ODI and in prime conditions, and he bowls a beauty. I think that was a peach of a delivery, hitting the top of the off stump. Good pace, good bounce, and some lateral movement. He's got it all. Cross seam now.
diving stop. Creates almost half a chance. Shamir Sarkar has already taken a wonderful catch. Some of the ground fielding has been very good. Gurbaz wants a change of gloves. The lengths have been very good, haven't they? Nothing full, nothing there to drive whatsoever. And he's a taller fast bowler. Don't have many of those in Bangladesh, do you? But it looks like someone could be worth his weight in gold. That wicket, that's the one from round the wicket, isn't it? Definitely the delivery of the series for me.
And there are a few tall bowlers nowadays for Bangladesh. Taskin Ahmed, pretty tall. Shariful Islam, we know Naeed Rana, Ibadat Hussain, Hassan Mahmood, Khalid Ahmed. A bit of a trouble for Ramanullah Gurbaz, but what an innings this has been from him. He's been out of touch in those first two matches. Maybe a bit of a cramp. Maybe just a bit of a cramp, but he has to overlook that one because he's the one who is going to be the key, I reckon. If he hangs around, then Afghanistan will feel a lot more comfortable. What a lovely innings this has been from Ramanullah Gurbaz.
It looks to me like a bit of cramp, just the movements that are being made by the physiotherapist. Look at the best of Ramanullah Gurbaz so far. We were talking, weren't we, off air in between the innings that if Afghanistan were to chase down the sub-par total, Ramanullah Gurbaz would have to play a big part. He's done a lot of the hard work now. He's just so good at anything short, vicious, and hearts all around up to the Afghan fans here. Very powerful on the leg side. Look at all those maximums, all through off his legs. There's a bit of concern for him here though. Lots of the performers tonight, the star performers, Mahmudullah in the wars, Rashid Khan in the wars, now also Ramanullah Gurbaz. Tough work at Sharjah.
Well, they need to find a way. They need to find a bowler who can pick up a wicket here, break this partnership, get a new batter in. They've dropped Ramanullah Gurbaz once. We already spoke about the stumping chance down the leg side, but he still have to look to create opportunities. As long as he's there, Afghanistan will feel good. But if he does get out, well, this is what happened. Yes and no. What really happened, because he was looking okay at that moment, but all of a sudden he wanted some treatment straight away. Never in the past, it has happened in the past that when you have a good partnership in the making, there is a bit of a break, so he has to start all over again. So maybe this is the chance for Naeed Rana. He's bowled 4 deliveries, he hasn't given a single run away. Can he pick up a wicket here? Can he produce a wicket-taking delivery? He bowled a peach of a delivery to send back the left-hander Atal early in the innings.
Down the leg side, and interest really from the crowd, not from anyone out there for Bangladesh, will be given as a wide. Yeah, not quite the sort of intentional stoppage, if you will, that we saw in the T20 World Cup final, where I don't know if it was a bit of gamesmanship maybe from Rishabh Pant, who just slowed everything down. But this was an enforced breakage due to the treatment that Gurbaz needed, but it can just break your momentum, can't you? For someone like Gurbaz, who's such a rhythm player, isn't he? He's an attacking player. Tickled around the corner. That'll be 4 with the pace of Rana. And that's the first boundary the youngsters conceded into his 6th over.
And that's not too far away from the keeper, mind you, because it was short and it came pretty quick. 143.7 clicks. Look at that bounce. Well, yes, it's gone away, but it could have easily gone a little bit finer, and then the keeper would have been in business. Nevertheless, A boundary that he enjoys. Punch in the air.
Five runs from the first of Nahid's second spell. Into the 27th, 1-3-1 for 3.
আমার মতো আপনারাও জানেন ডায়রিয়া সহ যে কোনো পানি শূন্যতায় আমার রাস্তা এসএমসি রোড স্যালাইন কেনার সময় প্যাকের গায়ে
In 13 runs. It's important for Bangladesh to create a little bit more pressure. Even if you don't pick up wickets,